Hi, everybody. Annette here, also known as Grandma D. I am really happy today to be able to bring you the next story in our princess series from Disney about Ariel, and it's a story about paying attention. I think this is going to be a very interesting book, and I hope that you will enjoy it as much as I'm enjoying bringing it to you. I know it's been a few days since we've had a story. Grandma D has been terribly busy this week, and so I'm very excited to be able to finally bring you our next story in the series. But before we begin the story, I just would like to remind you to have your adult uh, like my channel and the video and click the notification bell so that you will be notified when our next story time video comes out. I have some wonderful stories lined up for you over the next week or two. A couple more of these of the Disney Princess series, and we have a new book that I just got that we're going to have a look at. It's called The Legend of the Petoskey Stone. This is a Michigan based story, which is the state that I live in. And I'm super excited to be able to bring that to you, possibly in our next story time video. So, without further ado, we are going to get started. Watch Out Ariel, a story about paying attention. This is going to be super interesting. There's the opening page, and there's Ariel. King Triton had summoned his 7 daughters to the throne room. Sebastian the crab was already there. Do you remember Sebastian from the movie? Our new royal ballroom is finished, Triton told them. There will be a celebration party tonight, and I have a special job for each of you. There's all his daughters, and there's Ariel. Triton turned to Sebastian. I want you to compose some new music. Yes, Your Majesty, said Sebastian proudly. Arista? Arista, Triton continued, I'm putting you in charge of food. Elena, you will be responsible for invitations. Aquata, the princess listened. All except Ariel. Uh-oh. She has disappeared. There's Sebastian. Ariel was daydreaming about the kinds of parties humans had. Scuttle the seagull had told her they did something called dancing. Dancing! What could it be like to spin around on legs? Ariel imagined herself twirling around and around and... Ariel, Triton said sharply, are you listening to me? Uh-oh. Her father caught her daydreaming and not paying attention. Ariel snapped out of her daydream. Sorry, Daddy, could you please say that again? Triton sighed. I want you to gather plants to decorate the ballroom. Of course, Daddy, Ariel said happily. She scooped up shells for the necklace she was making. Then she headed to the ballroom to see how many plants she would need. There she is collecting the shells. Look at there. There he is. Oh, Ariel, Sebastian called. He pointed to her bag. I was wondering if I could use some of your shells to make special music for the party. But Ariel wasn't listening. Do you know where I can find lots of pretty plants? She asked instead. Out past the giant clamshell, the crab replied, near 3 red rocks and 2 blue coral pieces. But Ariel, about those shells. Thanks, Ariel called, swimming away. She wasn't listening to Sebastian, was she? Mm-mm-mm. I think there might be trouble coming. Ariel swam into the ballroom. An octopus was wrapping strands of pearls around giant green columns. Those pearls will help, but it will take lots of plants to dress up this room, she thought. She imagined how beautiful the room would look. There he is, winding the pearls around the green column. She imagined herself at the party. She spun around in the water, tapping her tail in time to imaginary music. Watch out, Princess Ariel, cried the octopus, but Ariel twirled right into him. Pearls floated off in every direction. Oh, I'm sorry, Ariel cried. I wasn't paying attention. Let me help. Uh-oh. Oh. When all the pearls were picked up, Ariel swam out and found her friend Flounder. Quickly they swam to the giant clamshell. Now where, Ariel? Asked Flounder, but Ariel couldn't remember. She scratched her head. It's near 2 blue rocks. Or was it 3 red coral pieces? Ariel sighed. I wish I had been paying better attention when Sebastian gave me directions. I think that's kind of what happens when we don't pay attention. Look, Flounder called. There they are. In front of them were rows of what looked like the most beautiful plants in the world. Ariel swam between the rows. Let's start picking them, Flounder. Suddenly, a small but angry voice cried out, Come closer and I'll sting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I wonder what they see. Ariel and Flounder backed away in alarm. We're not flowers, we're animals, shouted the little voice. Flounder, it's a sea anemone, Ariel whispered. They're as beautiful as flowers, but those petals, they're really tentacles that can sting. We won't hurt you, Ariel told the anemone. We'll just need some pretty plants for a party. Do you know where I can find any? No, I never go anywhere, but I wish I could go to a party, the anemone said. Oh, look at there. She's talking to that little plant right there, or little animal. They're not plants, but they look like flowers. Around him, other anemones waved and bobbed their tentacles in agreement. Ariel couldn't imagine being stuck in one place. She also understood how the anemones felt. Ariel wished she could go to a human party one day. Ariel and Flounder waved goodbye to the anemones and swam away. Eventually, they found the place Sebastian had described. "Hooray," said Ariel. "I'd better get to work." Aw, there's Flounder. Soon she had a huge pile of plants. Her mind wandered as she bent down to pick up one more. But it wasn't a plant at all. It was the tentacle of a sleeping squid. "Ariel, look out!" cried Flounder. Too late, the angry squid shot out a cloud of black ink that covered Ariel and all her pretty plants. "Oh no," cried Ariel, "they're ruined." "This is all my fault," she said to herself. "I should have been paying attention." Yep. See, there it is right there. There she's grabbing his tentacle right there. Oh. Now the ballroom would never be decorated. Worse, as Ariel thought about her day, she realized she had disappointed others. Maybe her father, maybe Sebastian. What do you think? What would a princess do? Ariel decided she would pay attention starting now. Remembering what the anemone had said, she and Flounder went back and asked him to the ball. "Oh, yes," the anemone said eagerly, "but could all my brothers and sisters come too?" Ariel thought about it. Soon she had a plan. She's thinking. That night at the ball, Ariel twirled and whirled as Sebastian played his new song. "Thank you for the seashells, Ariel," Sebastian sang. "Filling these shells with pearls makes such wonderful music." Oh, look, they're having a party. Everyone's dancing. Sebastian's playing his music. Ariel's wearing her seashell necklace. Ariel smiled. She waved at her friend, the yellow anemone. "This is great," he called. "Thanks for bringing us all to the party." "You're welcome," Ariel replied. Then Triton gave Ariel a big hug and said, "The ballroom looks beautiful. Better still, you've made some fellow sea creatures happy." Ariel smiled. "It wasn't very hard when I really paid attention." The end. Oh, isn't that so nice? There's the little anemone up there on the column. And Ariel is getting a big hug from her father. Isn't that lovely? What a lovely story. It's important to pay attention. In school, that's important, right? Because we want to get good grades. We want to be good to other people and have our teacher know that we're listening. Because she works hard to bring your lessons and get everything together for you. It's a lot of work for your teacher, her or him. And to your parents, it's important to pay attention to what they say because a lot of what they say is for your benefit. I hope that you enjoyed this story. Watch out, Ariel. And I hope that you will tell your friends about my channel and about our story time together. So, wherever you are in the world, whether you're getting ready to go to bed at night Whether you're getting ready to get up in the morning, or it's the middle of the day and you're out playing with your friends, or the afternoon, you're snuggled on the couch having a story time with Grandma. I want you to know that I love you, I think about you, and I care about you. And if you have a story that you would like Grandma to feature on a future story time, you can reach me at the information in the notes below this video. And if I can find your book, I will be more than happy to read it on a future story time. So until next time, this is Grandma D sending you warm hugs and butterfly kisses. You have a wonderful day. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.